Hello everybody and welcome back. Good to talk to all of you again today, and today we're doing a ship review for this Tier 8 British premium aircraft carrier, the Indomitable. Now normally my reviews tend to start in the port view and I go over very detailed things. But with this particular carrier there's really no point, because I can just go into battle and show you everything just from watching the battle. So Indomitable is just straight up the worst Tier 8 premium carrier in the game right now by a very big margin. So people go, Saipan is a bad Tier 8. No, Saipan is actually quite playable if you know what you're doing. Same with Kaga, same with Graf Zeppelin, same with Enterprise, same with all the Tier 8 premium carriers. But this one is just bad. In fact, I would even argue that right now I personally even like Ark Royal a hell of a lot more than this thing. And the reason why is because of this. First things first, in case you haven't noticed, you have a very small squadron. Rocket planes, size of the squadron, grand total of 6 aircraft. Every time you attack, 2 aircraft go in. That's it. Those rockets, they do a little bit of damage. They penetrate 27 millimeters of armor, and that's about it, really. I mean, you've only got 2 planes launching a grand total of 8 rockets per plane. That's not a lot of damage. You can go after some cruisers, which you'll see me do later, and I will hit some of them quite well, and you'll take a look at the damage numbers and you'll go, that's it? That's it? Her carpet bombers, if you're looking at this and you're going, is this a Tier 4 carrier with only 4 airplanes in the squadron? Pretty much. That's about all you got. A grand total of 2 aircraft attacking, 4 aircraft total. I do have to, of course, say that do keep in mind that these airplanes are actually quite durable. As you can see, I'm able to tank quite a lot of AA fire. They're fast. And that's really all they've got going for them, is that they're fast and they're tanky. If you actually try to turn these planes around, you'll notice one other characteristic is they kind of turn like bricks. The British thing apparently is just airplanes that just cannot turn to save their lives. Ark Royal has this problem, but I guess I've adapted now because I've played Ark Royal a bunch. But Jesus, these British carriers are just pretty painful. Here we go. Rocket planes against the destroyer. Let's see how this goes. Oh, actually, this is a bad strike here. I came in a little bit wrong in my direction. Okay, so here we go. I'm trying to get these bloody airplanes turned around. And boy, are they not the greatest at turning. And I was actually reducing speed there as well. So it's pretty painful. Okay, not the best strike there. It's coming from the wrong angle. Alright, let's try this again. Her carpet bombers, by the way, are your real damage. These are like the things that really do any damage. And here's the reason why. First of all, they penetrate 32 millimeters of armor, which, yay, kind of helps. And in terms of fire chance and everything, they're pretty decent. In fact, that's where the majority of damage is going to be coming from, is from fires. That's it. Like, if you can get good fires, you're going to finally get some decent damage. And I'll show you the best damage roll I think I'm going to get ever, which I think is going to happen when I attack this Richelieu. Why is Richelieu a good target? Because 32 millimeters everywhere. Other ships that are good targets in this particular game, the Thunder is pretty good, 32 millimeters everywhere. But ships like the Missouri, for example, no can do. Their central deck armor is just too thick. So here we go. I think this is my best drop of the day, was it? No, that wasn't my best drop. I have one more coming up. Alright, so here we go. You set some fires, and you get some penetration damage against ships like this. But again, remember, you're Tier 8, so you run into a lot of Bismarcks and Tirbitses and things like that, and Massachusetts, yeah, North Carolinas, guess what? You're just not going to see that kind of damage. It's only against a few certain select ships that you can. Against cruisers, good luck. Your bombs take a very long time to get down, and if they're maneuvering, it's hard to land good hits. Also, this is my best game in Indomitable, like best game by a mile. And that's really because I got like a few lucky good hits like this one. I think it's this one here. Yeah, there we go. 12,000 damage finally, right? On 8 bomb hits. That was a really, really good drop because I hit, I think 9, because I got like 8 penetrations and 1 non-pen. I hit 9 out of the 12 bombs that I could get on that Richelieu. That was like really, really, really good. But yeah, probably not going to see that again for the rest of this game. And that's about all there is to say about Indomitable, really. Like, her planes, in most cases, lack any real punch. They just don't really have the punch. They're not really, in most cases, any kind of a threat. Like, assuming that you're playing, let's say, a Russian battleship even, like, aside from the fires that could possibly be set, you don't really worry about much, you know? If you're playing, hell, even playing, like I said, a Massachusetts or an Alabama or a North Carolina, the damage is pretty negligible. This Richelieu also happens to be in a really bad spot because he's basically out here by himself, and you know, he's close to me, and I know my bombs can go through him, and that's like it. You know, I'm just pounding, wailing away at this Richelieu because this is my main damage target. Yep. Oh, right. Other things to talk about. Her planes, like I said, they are very durable, so that's a good thing. They're tanky, they're pretty fast, so yeah, you can repeat a lot of strikes. But if you lose them, good luck, because like I said, your reserves are tiny, and they take a very, very long time to recharge. In terms of, like, on a per plane basis, the rocket planes take a minute and a half, and that's, you know, assuming you even decide to go with that particular module for faster servicing time. The carpet bombers take about a minute and a half to recharge one plane. So plane losses are painful. So if you just happen to be not very good, can't pick the best targets, enemy team groups up or whatever, yeah, I'm not really sure what you're really going to be doing. You know, this particular game, like I said, everything was very, very favorable to me. I'm finding isolated ships, you know, ships where my durability allows me to actually get through and attack them, like, hooray. And here we go. Here's a cruiser. Let me see how this works. That's a cruiser. I hit him with 8 rockets, 2 non-penetrations, so 10 hits in total. Remember, I only have 16 rockets per strike, so I hit with a good percentage of them, and I did all of 3,800 damage. Yeah. The rocket planes are just pretty awful. So you're really, really hoping that, you know, your carpet bombers are going to do work. And that's it. Like I said, every attack wave, you've got 4. They are durable, but you will lose them, you know. Let's see how this works. I think I'm going to be bombing a Thunderer here, because I believe that I'm seeing a Missouri and a Yoshino. I can bomb the Yoshino, but the Yoshino is close to the Missouri, and I know I can't really hurt a Missouri. The Thunderer I can actually hurt. Amazing, right? Because 32 everywhere is actually a target. Here we go. Planes are coming in. Not the most maneuverable planes. British planes are just kind of on the maneuverability department. Alright, here we go. Drop these bombs. I think I did potato this drop. Oh yeah, I did potato this drop. Damn it. Alright. Recall those airplanes. Try not to lose any more. Send up more of the carpet bombers. I will get a good hit, I promise you. On the Thunderer, I think. Alright, here we go. Yeah. There's not much to be said about the ship, really. Like, once you go over the beginning, like, that's it. There's not much more. I mean, there's not even any real special tactics you can use. I mean, with other carriers, you can do things like slingshots or whatever. With this one, no, you just kind of dodge the flak bubbles, go in. Your planes, like I said, are durable. Hey, I think I said that like 3 times now. Maybe 4. Maybe more. I don't know. I said a whole bunch of times. Here we go. Thunder again. Alright, this time I think I'll get some good hits here. Let's see here. Yes. 9,000 damage on 8 hits out of a maximum of 12 bombs. I mean, if the bombs were doing like a lot more damage, I'd be okay with that, you know, because like if you put it on par with like, let's say Saipan or whatever, and you say, okay, the bombs are their specialty because this thing really only has 2 squadrons, or 2 types of planes, sorry, not 2 squadrons, 2 types of squadrons, then, you know, make the bombs do, let's say, similar damage to what a full torpedo wave would do. Okay, maybe I could buy into that, but like, no, that just doesn't happen. And the rocket planes are anemic as all hell. Then I have to target the superstructure here. 2,800 damage on 9 penetrating hits. This ship, this ship legitimately will give you, yeah. By the way, I did say this was the best game I played in the ship, like the best, right? And the only reason we actually end up winning is because my division mate there in Massachusetts is going to do nearly 200,000 damage this game. I think he does like 191,000. He ends up basically carrying the team to victory. I mean, you'll see him doing these crazy like attacks really to try to help and win the game. You'll see how he takes down the Thunder and things like that. I help. I'm contributing. I'm being a helpful member of okay, maybe not. Just, oh man. Yeah. All right. Let's send up another. What is this? Rocket planes. All right. Just this ship. This ship is with Ark Royal, right? And I wasn't a huge fan of Ark Royal either. Like, is this just gonna be a British CV thing that they just like the premium versions are all just mostly garbage? Ark Royal, as bad as she was, you know, with her airplanes and everything, I mean, at least she had torpedo planes and carpet bombers and rocket planes. You know, you had that, I guess, ability to choose and select and whatnot, but with this one, you don't. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I did mention the planes turn like just... Yeah, they just don't really turn. Okay. Alright. Are there any positives? She's an armored carrier. So, if, I guess, the enemy CV wants to come bomb you with their bombers, your armor will kind of help. Long-range battleship shots, if they hit the center of your deck, you have a pretty good chance of bouncing them. So that's a positive. But it's not like she's unique in that way. What else? Oh yeah, here we go. This might be another good bomb drop against, obviously, a ship that's vulnerable to me. How much damage did I get there? Oh, couldn't get the number. There we go. See, very, very good job by the Massachusetts taking down the Thunder. I helped, contributed. I think I did a bit of damage there. It was not too bad, I don't think. All right. And Al Jambar is going to die now. Okay, so it's me, the Massachusetts, and Friesland. And we got to deal with a Yoshino, a San Luis, an Implacable, and a Donskoy that's hugging the carrier. So let's see how this goes. I'm getting some of my bombers back. You'll notice that I do actually do a reasonably good job of like preserving my airplanes. You know, I'm recalling them when I need to recall them. I'm trying to keep at least full squadrons to the end of the game, because this should help here. All right, so let's try this here. What is this? Here we go. Okay, here's my bombers. All right. I'm only going to get this one attack off here. Here we go. Against the Yoshino. See, 83,000 damage now. That's not bad. I did like 7,000 on 6 penetrating hits and 2 non-pens. So again, 8 hits out of maximum of 12. Did I say 6 hits? No, sorry, 8 hits on a maximum of 12. So, you know, I'm landing my hits. Just the damage. Like, the damage is just so bloody anemic. Oh, I'm down to only 4 planes in my rocket squadron. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so, pretty much right now what we're hoping for is Friesland takes the B cap, I don't get killed by anything, Massachusetts runs into A cap, takes that cap, and then we kind of prevent them from taking the B cap and win that way. That's it. That's the solution to life's problem right now. Okay, again, attacking the Yoshino. Here we go. Let's see if I get some good rocket hits here. 7 penetrations, 2 non-pens. Whoopity-doo. Yeah. Indomitable is a very forgettable, very just it's entirely forgettable ship. It's just entirely forgettable. There is nothing that would say buy this over any of the other tier 8 premium carriers. I mean, really, I would say the only net positive for me right now is this is a carrier that I can play with no guilt. I don't have to feel bad about anything. Because hell, these days, even when I play Saipan, I feel bad. Because I know what I can do with that ship, right? You know, when I'm playing Graf Zeppelin, I can be like, all right, I know what I can hurt. And I can definitely hurt these guys. I feel bad for doing that. But Implacable, you just don't. You have no guilt playing this ship. You know what? With Indomitable, Wargaming fixed carriers. Yep. Yeah, Wargaming fixed carriers. That's legit. Because you can't. There's nothing to. There's nothing about the ship that is. There's nothing about the ship that just has any of the other real like carrier characteristics. It's just, yeah, see, like really, carpet bombers are your only consistent source of damage. Like that's it. Like it's that aircraft type and that aircraft type alone. That's all you've got. Where with other carriers, like, geez, you've got torpedo bombers that can do at least, if not more than that kind of damage. You've got their dive bombers, which can do at least, you know, a good chunk of that damage. Maybe not all of it. Saipan probably come close. Actually, Enterprise and Graf Zeppelin with their AP bombs will definitely do it. Shokaku will do it. It's just like, oh, God help this carrier. God help this carrier. Yeah, and God help everybody who actually buys this thing. Just, oh my God, what a horrible, horrible ship. If you are watching this video, do not buy. That's all I gotta say about this particular ship. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll talk to all of you again soon.